It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the New York Jets and the Carolina Panthers. And it comes your way next.
Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Up in the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we are grateful to be up here today because, well, it's been raining pretty heavily all day, and that's certainly going to make it challenging to operate if you're either one of these offenses, Brock.
Yeah, I think that's a fair point, Kate. Now, hopefully you practiced this week knowing some rain was in the forecast. Hopefully everybody on the sidelines, the umpire on the field, and all the footballs they will use today shuttling in and out, you can have that grip. And I'll also say this, keep an eye on the gloves. That technology helps these players in these environments more than certainly players of the past. Quarterbacks, receivers, running backs, everybody got to handle that ball carefully today.
Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off and running from Charlotte. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. And a huge return sets up the offense on the opposite side of the field. Now after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
Here's Young to throw. The throw is caught. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So some fireworks there to start this ball game, Brock. One play, and we already have our first touchdown.
And this just may be the kind of game it's going to turn out to be. Both teams have such quick strike ability. But, boy, on the other side of the field, the coaches have to be wondering, why? Why this team wasn't ready to go? That's a big letdown to begin a football game.
Yeah, no doubt. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So now it's the Jets getting out on offense for their opening drive. They're led out by the 4-time MVP who's been in this league since 2005, Aaron Rodgers.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. Juke the defender. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Here's Hall once more. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Rodgers set to pass. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. To throw is Rodgers. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, the Jets turn to a fan favorite. It's Thomas Morstead to punt it away. And it's away, but a total miss hit. You could tell as soon as it left his foot. This one headed for the sideline. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They're going play action. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurried throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing now off play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's going to slide here to a stop, but a penalty marker on the field. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. Back to throw. Here's Young. He finds Johnson. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. I'll talk about a golden opportunity and an immediate first down following that encroachment flag. Young throwing here. To left sideline, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route. And then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. But you're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Tight end motioning right. From the 32. Tremble with the grab. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Staring at 4th down now, the Panthers electing to go with Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal try. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Sending a receiver left. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
Here's 2nd and 11. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Rodgers to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And that is where they'll start the next drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Hubbard trying this up the gut. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Young to throw it. Open receiver, caught.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They put a receiver in motion here left. He's got it, room to run. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Looking to throw, Young. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing off the play fake here. Catch is made down the right sideline. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. 2nd and 13. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Across the 20, continuing to work. And he's finally brought down at the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game. We just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now here comes the New York offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He finds the open man there, complete. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Has his man, it's Corley. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Man, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So they catch the illegal block in the back, and we see the rare clipping call. It's a dangerous play, and it gives the offense some significant yards and a 1st. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Here's Rodgers. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
Thomas Morstead heading back out for the punt. Amir Smith-Marset to return this for the Panthers. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. The Panthers set to take the field. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Legette's got it. And he'll get it up to the 44. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They go play action here. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oftentimes, play calling's like chess. You got to have just the right move. And in this case, well, that is checkmate. That's a crossing route versus man coverage. Just the right choice, and they got a completion out of it.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Here's Young to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Deontay Johnson, the intended receiver. And that makes it second and long.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
5 DBs out there for the Jets. Third down. Now Young. He finds Johnson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
So on fourth down now, the Panthers calling an All-Pro several times over. It's Johnny Hecker for the punt. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Jets are starting deep from their own territory here. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Throwing now off play action. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't get backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Here's a give to Hall. Jukes out a one-stop. Flashing some serious skill there. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 17-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. They go right back to Hall. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Thomas Morstead will kick it away. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. And after the punt, the offense comes out onto the field. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They're going play action. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
2nd and 3 now. Motioning the tight end now. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Running it after the penalty. And this is going to be a short carry that just reaches the 40. Only 2 yards on the run, and they're left with 3rd and 11. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. They'll field this one at the 24. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Running this with Hall. No one around. He's got space. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard. Could have used considerably more. That's going to bring a 3rd and very long.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay on schedule kind of plays. But I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body. Keep working that body. Keep working that body. And eventually you could take the will away from your opponent.
Couldn't find Mike Williams on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Now it's Young. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Up the middle, Hubbard. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 4 yards there, and now it'll bring up 2nd and 16.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the 1st down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Throw on 3rd down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Johnny Hecker on now to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40. The Jets offense now set to take over. And in a 3-score game, Brock, they have to find a way to reestablish some control here. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Now here's Rodgers. That's complete to Wilson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Play action on 1st down. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well into this 1st half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Rodgers will look to throw. Hall there to haul it in. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on third down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14. The Carolina offense headed out now. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Motion man left is Johnson. Looking to throw, Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Handoff running right, Hubbard. Up the sideline past the 25. And he's finally brought down at the 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 now. He throws it deep to the left side. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Feeling the receiver in motion left. They run again with Hubbard. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He finds the open man there, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
They're set up at the 35 now. Young looking to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
The give here on second. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. After the penalty, they have 3rd and 4. Young to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Staring at 4th down now, the Panthers electing to go with Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal try. This is going to be a 46-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that extends the lead to 20.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. They haven't come up with an answer quite yet on the scoreboard, and they take over down 20-0. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. He's got it, room to run. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36, Conklin brings it in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Motion man sent left. Here's the give on 3rd and short. Has the 1st and more past midfield. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. 3rd and long for him here. Wilson's got it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Thomas Morstead on the punt. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. He'll field this one at the 34. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Short pass caught by his tight end. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. Running right, here's Hubbard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Panthers looking for a bigger lead before the break. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Young throwing here. Tremble with the grab. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's Young to throw. This is reeled in by Leggett. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
No hesitation, and that one's caught. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. He'll throw it yet again. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They go play action here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. That one split the upright. And then adding to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This taken from the 12. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Jets headed out on offense late in this first half. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they may be able to put a little something together here before halftime. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. A lot of speed on it, too tough to handle, incomplete. He was looking Malachi Corley's way there, and now it's 2nd down.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
2nd and 10 now. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third and a lone yard coming up. Rodgers to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
That one is caught left side of the field. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Now here's Rodgers. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Now he grabbed whatever he could to make that tackle. Unfortunately, he got a whole lot of face masks, so add even more yards onto that play. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets chop some of the lead off before the half. Mike Williams, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. And they'll take it. So we reached halftime in Charlotte. The hometown fans feeling good. Their Panthers have the lead. Now we'll on the East to our studio in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw a strong first half out of the Alabama man and former #1 selection, Bryce Young. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break. His back for the start of our third quarter. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here's the Jets offense, getting ready to start our third quarter. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life, energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They go play action on first. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and 6 now. Into the hands of Conklin. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 4 there, and it's good enough for a New York first down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Rodgers will look to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. To throw is Rodgers. Quick hitter complete. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Toss to the right side. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative, the last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Punting unit out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Here's Hubbard on the give. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's a give to Hubbard. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, Kate. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that 1st down.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Young looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
From the 16. Has a man, it's Brooks. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Tight end going in motion here. Right back to him on 1st and goal. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
It's 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. They're headed up the middle. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now this offense getting set to work here. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Lays out left side and gets it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. Play action on first down. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They've got first down from the 31. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
It looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, Kate, you were out there with me on the West Coast, and I was spoiled and you were spoiled. When we watched that Legion of Boom, we watched 2 of the best safeties in the game, Cam and Earl, bringing the pain, bringing the heat, bringing tackles just like that for significant losses.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. To throw, Rodgers. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
So the Jets are going to try a field goal on 4th down. Greg Zuerlein headed out from the right hash, about 45 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that brings it back within 3 scores at least. The gap now 24.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Young to throw it. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them. And the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's tackled for a short gain. Deontay Johnson, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
2nd and 8. Tremble with the grab. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Third and short. It's a gift to the tight end. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Now Young. He'll get this one to Brooks. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Here's Young. He finds Johnson. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
From the 23. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. The Panthers have possession to start the 4th. This one looking pretty well decided already. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They'll send their tight end right. Throwing from the gun here. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Young throwing here. Forced out to his right. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. They'll run it up the gut. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Staring at 4th down now, the Panthers electing to go with Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that grows the lead to 27.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. This offense getting all set for this series. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. They've got 1st down from the 31. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one falls incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Rodgers will look to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
Here's Rodgers. He's got it, room to run. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Finds his man en route complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Throwing now from the gun. Rifles it, and it's caught. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now there's the flag. It looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They are throwing it again. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You'll often hear it said, experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Working inside the red zone. Quick hitter complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing off the play fake here. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking Malachi Corley's way there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Wilson's got it. And this one does not go far. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of the marker. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
This offense ready to get going again now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Up the middle, Hubbard. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Stuck at the line, and now it'll be 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
And it's a nickel look from the Jets. Third down. Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Call it 1 yard on the run. That's going to set up 4th and 7. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he's going to effort this from his own goal line. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. We don't get a return out of that punt. And that is where they'll start the next drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, Rodgers. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw, and he'll get it up to the 44. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Able to find Corley. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Hubbard again. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Second down now, 7 to go. They run again with Hubbard. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Another carry for him. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers started celebrating this win a while ago. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They send the tight end in motion left. Back-to-back carries here. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. It took hauling him down by the face mask to bring an end to that play, and that adds a cool 15 yards onto the end of the run. They'll enjoy a 1st and 10 following the face mask penalty. They bring Thielen in motion right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that sets up 2nd and 5.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
The give here on 2nd. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
You know, most pass rushers really don't get enough credit for how well they read those quarterbacks. As he was fighting his blocker, kept his eyes on the ball, and he timed it perfectly to get a hand up in the throwing lane and force the incompletion.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He'll begin his return from the 11. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. That outruns their offense. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. First and 10 now from the 30. They motion a receiver left. They go play action on 1st. Try and push it deep downfield. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Rodgers to throw. It's taken in by Williams. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time.